played in the league before, Clyde?
Well, just at school.
I see.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, well, okay. Now, can I see you, Clyde?
You know I'm gonna need some new skates this year.
New skates? But your mother been feeding you.
Well, I can pay part of it from my allowance.
It's okay, Michael. We can look after it. You don't want us to play center.
Now, Tiger, and what's your name?
Michael Moran, sir.
Your address, Michael?
21 Mill Street.
Okay. How old are you?
I just turned 12. My dad's got my stuff here.
Yeah, here it is, right there.
Thanks, Mr. Moran.
Roger.
Paul DuPont, Roger. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Can you tell me who my coach is going to be? Eric told me Mr. Regan really taught him a lot last year.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Regan can't coach the Reds this season. As a matter of fact, I'm still unable to find somebody to replace him.
Hey, Dad, how about you?
Me? Coach? Oh, I don't think so, son.
You'll be coming to all the games and practices.
Well...
Boy, Roger, if you will be around a lot, we could sure use you. I'm having a heck of a time trying to find somebody with the time. How about it?
Yeah, Dad.
I don't know. I think I should talk this over at home. Look, I'll give you a call.
Better still, I'll call you.
Okay.
I'm on the Reds, and guess what? They want Dad to coach.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I mean, I never coached before, but heck, I played the game.
Well, it sounds to me like it might be a lot of fun, dear. And Michael's almost as excited about the thought of you coaching as he is about being on the team.
I guess there can't be too much to coaching kids. But it could take up a lot of time.
It sounds to me like it could be time well spent.
You know, I think you're right. Coaching looks like it should be fun. It's got to be pretty easy just dealing with 12-year-old kids.
Back to Thompson. Thompson getting it stuck, makes a tough score! Williams out.
Hey, Dad.
By the leads, and Rush, led by Ferguson, pays off in the first lead goal. And here's
You'll be coming to all the games and practices.
a good pass down the ice. The
Roger, if you will be around a lot, we can sure use you.
thrown off balance.
Me? Coach?
Yeah, Dad.
How about it?
Hello.
Roger, it's Paul DuPont.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling to see if I've got a coach.
Well, I decided, Paul. You got yourself a coach.
Hey, that's great. That's the best news I've had today. Now, listen, I've got some reading material I'd like to drop over for you. And I thought we might talk about the coaching clinic.
Well, you sound like you want to sign me to a contract or something.
Oh, not really. It's just that I think this material will give you some good guidelines, seeing you're new to coaching.
Well, do you really think it's necessary? After all, this is only kids' hockey, you know. I can't see there's that much to it.
Well, you'd be surprised, Roger. There's a lot to coaching boys. Maybe you don't realize the responsible position you've undertaken. You're going to be leading these kids.
Okay, Paul. Look, I'm going to be in all evening. Come on over, let's see what you got.
See you then. Looks like he's having a great time. I wonder how much the kids are getting out of this.
Hey, Roger! Hi, Paul. How's it going?
Pretty good?
Boy, these kids really give us old fellas a workout, eh?
Now, maybe it should be the other way around. Did you read that stuff I brought over?
Well, I have been pretty busy, you know.
Well, I didn't think you had.
What do you mean?
Well, look, don't get me wrong, because we certainly do appreciate volunteer help. But we also expect our coaches to do their best to see that the kids get the most out of their hockey. Raj, I can tell by watching your practice here tonight. You haven't been doing your homework.
Roger, are you coming to bed?
Yeah, I'll be up in a minute, honey. Boy, was I ever dumb. Just because I'm a Canadian, played a little hockey when I was a kid, watched the games on TV, I thought automatically I was qualified to coach. This material is really something. Stuff I never even considered. The basic skills, especially skating, must be stressed at every practice. I don't think I did one thing right while Paul was watching today. The coach has to be a good listener. He must find out what and how his players think. If he doesn't, he will be unable to communicate effectively with them.
Last year, my coach really bugged me. He was always yelling at us, so you couldn't understand what he wanted.
Half the time when the ref blows his whistle for offside, I don't understand why.
I always figured because I'm small, I'm gonna get roughed up.
I don't like when my dad yells at me after the game about all the mistakes I made.
I want to get more ice time. It's no fun just sitting on the bench. I want to play defense, but my dad says I can't until I learn to skate backwards.
Hey, Michael, it must be nice to have your dad as coach, eh? You can play any position you want.
Hi.
Hello, dear.
I couldn't get the cleaner you wanted, but I got this other stuff. I hope it works okay.
Where's Michael?
Oh, he's out with the guys. I told him to be home by 6 o'clock.
That's good. Say, how's that hockey team of yours doing?
Boy, those kids sure know what they like and what they don't like. They're pretty smart.
Does that surprise you?
I guess not really. It's just that I've been talking with them, and they're talking with me. It's made quite a difference. You know, it'd be pretty easy for a coach or even a parent to take all the fun out of hockey.
What do you mean?
Well, I think some of those kids might be afraid of me if I don't watch how I handle them. You know, the more I get into this coaching, the more I realize I've got to be a teacher and a friend to those boys.
Well, at least you don't have that problem with Michael.
Yeah, but that's another thing. I've got to be careful not to favor Mike over the other kids, or I could cause some really bad feelings.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. There's certainly a lot more to this than I ever realized. Hey, guys. Have y'all got it straight what we're going to do when we're out on the ice? Yeah. If you have any questions, ask them now. That way we can use all our ice time practicing, not talking. Questions?
Hey, Coach.
Yep.
How's that delayed offside rule go again?
Good question, Eric. It's a tricky question. I'm glad you brought it up. All right, listen up, guys. Delayed offside. Here's what happens. We're going in this direction, straight ahead, right in here, okay? Now then, one man precedes the puck.
Hello, Roger. How's it going?
Hey, George. You're in a pretty good mood.
Well, I finally got Parks and Supplies to come through with that discount.
Hey, that's great. You must be pretty pleased.
Well, it's kind of nice to be a winner. Say, did Alan tell me that you're coaching his son on a hockey team?
That's right.
How's it going?
Great. The kids are super, and we're having a hell of a lot of fun.
What's your record?
Well, we've only played 3 games so far. We lost the first 2. We tied the one last night.
You haven't won a game and you're having fun? Sheesh.
Yeah, the kids really are, and so am I. You know, we've been up against some teams with a lot of experience, but our kids are trying their darndest in spite of it.
You're really cracking the whip, eh?
On the contrary. Look, we know we're not going to win any championship this year, but that's not the point. The boys are having a lot of fun playing the game. They're learning. Everybody's making progress. There isn't a kid on that team that isn't skating better now than when we first started. As far as we're concerned, that's what it's all about. We're working out there.
Hey, Ralph, open your eyes. You're missing a great game.
Look at that. Look at them hanging in there. Let's go. Go. Go.
Charlie's the best skater on the team, but that coach won't give him extra ice time. How are we ever going to win with a dummy like that behind the bench?
Good shift. Good shift.
Susan, Charlie never complains, except when you mention things like this and get him all stirred up. Why don't you just relax and let him enjoy his hockey?
Coach, we weren't offside there.
Oh, that was close, John. It's not fair to criticize the referee. He's got a hard job out there. A lot of things to watch all at once.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's all right. He's doing the best he can, same as we are.
My boy, tough as nails. Did you see him cream that kid?
Do you really enjoy watching your boy play so aggressively?
I love to see these games. I love to see my kid having a good time.
Do you think the boy you just hit is having a good time?
Yeah, that's Mark's third penalty today. I better speak to him. And to his cheerleading father. I wonder if either of them realized this is a team game. Mr. Chambers, Roger Moran, Mark's coach.
Hey, how you doing, fella? Great game those little guys played this afternoon. You really got them rolling out there.
Yeah, look, I wanted to see you right after the game today, but I must have missed you somehow.
I guess you just wanted to tell me how great Mark's doing, eh? Really throwing his weight around out there, just like his old man.
Now, frankly, Mr. Chambers, I think that sometimes Mark might be forgetting about the team. You know, in today's game, the other team scored all their goals while your son was in the penalty box.
Oh, yeah?
I wonder if you realize how his teammates are reacting. They don't like it, Mr. Chambers.
Well, I never thought of him hurting the team. I mean, he's got a lot of guts. He's like a team leader.
Yeah, I think he could be. But he's got to keep his body checking within the rules.
Well, what are you telling me for? I mean, you're the coach. You tell him.
That's just what I did do today, right after the game. But you could help me and the team if you'd reinforce that point with him.
Well, I'll try. But like I said, he's a real eager kid, you know?
Well, I realize that. But I think if you talk to him, your influence could mean a lot. And, by the way, Mr. Chambers, I wonder if I could harness some of that enthusiasm of yours at the game.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we need someone at the games to keep the statistics for us. Now, I know you're going to be at all the games, and you know all the kids, and you know hockey, right? Well, I could... Hey, guys, come on now. Don't be down on yourselves. It was a really close game, and you played hard out there today.
Clyde, stop that crying.
Now, nobody's disappointed in the way you played today. And what the heck? Hey, guys, come on. We're still in third place.
Be a man, not a crybaby. Come on.
There he goes again, putting his boy down and right in front of his teammates. Doesn't he understand how much these games mean to Claude? He's not crying because he wants to. Mr. Roberts, can I see you a minute, please?
Sure.
Look, I don't like to interfere, but I've come to know your boy pretty well over the last few months. I know he gets very upset about what you're going to say to him after the games.
Well, I
think if you were to remind Claude about some of the saves he makes out there, you'd dry up those tears pretty quickly.
He always stops the hard shots and lets the easy ones in.
Can I see the stats for a second, please? Look, he stopped 28 shots. He only let in 3. Thanks, Mr. Chambers.
Oh, coming for coffee, Roger?
Geez, it's 10:30 already, George. I think I'll pass on coffee this morning. I've got a couple of hockey drills I want to work out for tonight's practice. Thanks anyway.
Pete, look, I want you to try sliding your passes. Don't slap. Take. That's better. I think you're doing real fine. You're about ready for the next step. Let's go. Come on.
What a difference a few months can make. Roger's really running a good practice now, and the kids just eat it up.
Glove hand of yours, okay? Marco wants you to get some pucks and fire them up at the glove hand. You got that? Okay, let's do it.
Thank goodness the hockey season's over. I guess you must be pretty relieved, eh?
Well, it did take up a lot of time when you add it all up. But I think I helped Michael and 15 other boys become better hockey players. And what's probably more important, better sportsmen.
I can see that the whole experience was really satisfying for you. In fact, in some ways, I think it's made you younger. There's one thing for sure. You and Michael have become a lot closer.
Hi.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, Mike.
Dad, I wish hockey wasn't over for the year. I wish we could play all year round.
You might wish that, but think if you played hockey all the time. Look at all the other things you'd miss out on.
Like what?
Oh, like other sports, like your school activities, like the things we do together as a family. I know hockey's a lot of fun, Mike, but it's just a part of your life, and you shouldn't let it be too big a part.
Why don't you wash up, Michael? Dinner's almost ready.
You know, next year I think I'll coach a different team, son. That way you'll get the benefit of learning from another coach. It's important that you're just one of the guys and not the coach's son.
Honey, I think that makes good sense.
And I'm going to be better prepared, too. In fact, I'm going to take the next level in the coaching program.
You're really taking this hockey seriously.
Well, the kids do. Why shouldn't the coaches?
I was talking to Mark and Pete down at the store, and they said they really learned a lot from you. The guys really like you.
Even if we didn't win the championship?
Yeah. Thanks for coaching, Dad.
I'd say you had a winning season after all, Coach.
Kullerbytta. Ja. Kullerbytta. Tillbaka. Försök att låsa ihop benen framåt. Kullerbytta. Och backa. Okej, bra. Kan köra. Och så båda framåt där också, så ja. Den går ner. Och så kan du vända dig framåt också i pik. Nu står så här. Där ja. Det är inte det lättaste. Ja, det är bra. Och så går du över från sida till sida. Kan du det när du står där ute?
När jag sitter ner i det?
Ja, just när du sitter i den ställningen. Gör så långt ner du kan. Och så ska du röra dig i sidan där. Och så långt utåt.
Ner mot fötterna då?
Ja, just det. Ner mot fötterna också. Ska vila en stund. Ja, långt ut. Så långt ut du kan. Och sen byter du från sida till sida. Och tänjer där. Långt ut. Tänjer ut där. Långt ut åt sidan där. Tänd på. Och så provar du framåt också mot mig. Så långt fram du kan komma. Bakåt. Uppåt bakåt. Uppåt bakåt. Och utåt sidan. Utåt sidan. Där ja. Och så pressar du en bit och så håller du kvar. Och så pressar du en liten bit och så håller du kvar. Och så släpper du ner. Och så joggar du lös och så tar du andra benet. Okay. Ja, det räcker. Okej. Kom igen. Försiktigt först. Du känner att han... Så pressar du en bit och så håller du kvar. Så pressar du en bit till, håller kvar. Och en bit till. Och stopp där. Och ner. Och jogga lös. Ja, kör. Och fortsätt tillbaka. Högt upp. Titta uppåt. Kör på. Stopp. Skydderna hitåt. Pekar ner. Nej, skydderna, ja, fortsätt. Skydderna som pekar där. Upp och högt där. Upp och högt där. Ja. Snabbt upp där. Klubban framför. Klubban brett. Så fort du kommer upp där, klubban brett. Så fort du kommer upp där, klubban brett. Skjut efter gräset om du kan. Dra den så, va. Där ja. Och så. Kan du skjuta det hela tiden efter gräset? Prova. Där. Okej. Ja. Okej. Så växlar du ben. Stå i färdigställning mera böj där också, ja. Och så upp. Och så färdigställning där också. Byt ben. Okej. Ja, kör på. Försök öka tempot själv. Ja. Och så växla och så backa. Och så backa. Så backa. Knuffa. Även ner i benen lite grann. Ja, det är bra. På. Fortsätt. Ge det inte. Du använder benen också. Ja. Fortsätt. Bra. Ja. Så är alltså vad det är. Så klubban på gräset också. Försök att hålla den där upp igen och tillbaka. Och så tillbaka in. Tillbaka in. Kom igen. Och så försök flytta dem ibland armen också. Kom igen. Kom igen då. Japp. Och så tar vi då. Och så byt ställning också. Kom igen. Och så vrid åt sidan. Flytta och se. Upp igen bara. Det är bra. Japp. Låt den gå. Det är bra. Isen. Ändå ut i kanten. Jajamän. Benen. Titta var du har dem. Upp igen. Klubban på isen. Kör på. Snabbt upp. Kom igen. Snabbt upp. Ja, lite snabbare. Där. Precis när han kommer upp. Där. Bra. Vänta.
Innan varje träningspass så måste man ju värma upp som ni vet. Så därför börjar vi med att jogga en liten sväng först. Ni kan följa efter mig här. Då kan vi börja med slå åt framsidan. Slå som så. Baksida. Långt fram.